As the actual ruler of the Fontana family, I possess enough wealth to purchase half of New York, a fortune forged blood by bullets through my own efforts. The people pursuing me could even fill the entire Lake Michigan, yet the only one I love is my husband Sebastian. I secretly paid for the family trip my husband had planned to Florida. The private jet, the 7-star hotel, top-tier restaurants, down to the photographers and makeup artists, I paid for it all. Sebastian rarely had time away from family business. When I found out about the trip, I was secretly thrilled but didn't show it. As the real head of the Fontana family, I was willing to pay for everything. His effort meant more to me than money. I thought he wanted to celebrate our anniversary. Turns out I was paying for another woman. 3 days before we left, Sebastian suddenly said to me,
Natalia's coming to Florida with us.
What?
The jet's full. I gave your seat to Natalia. You can drive yourself.
He sent the updated itinerary to my phone. I opened it, and my blood ran cold. The route went straight through Marchetti territory. Last month, a gunfight broke out there. 3 mobsters were executed in broad daylight. Even so, he still wanted me to drive there.
What do you mean? This is our anniversary trip, and you're bringing Natalia?
Who told you this is an anniversary trip? Natalia just got back to New York and feels insecure. Of course I'm taking her with me.
So this was never an anniversary trip. It turned out to be Sebastian's surprise for Natalia.
So I'm the outsider of this trip all along?
Natalia is no outsider. We grew up together. To me, she's family.
So that's why you gave her my seat?
I can't book another jet. Someone's got to give one up. Besides, don't you have experience dealing with the Marchettos? You'll be fine on your own. Natalia's never been to Florida before. I can't leave her to those people alone.
So Natalia gets the private jet and an armed escort, yet I, as your wife, have to drive through enemy territory alone?
You always enjoy a little danger, don't you? Take this as your chance.
I turned to the others in the living room. My father-in-law, Robert, kept his head down like he hadn't heard a word.
Darling, Natalia and Sebastian have known each other practically their whole lives. They've got a lot to talk about. Isn't it natural they'd want to sit together?
Elena, Natalia is so timid. How could she cross those dangerous territories alone? A tough girl like you will be fine.
I looked at every one of them and suddenly felt ridiculous.
Who's really your family here? Because anyone watching would think it was Natalia. But I'm the one paying your hundreds of thousands of dollars in monthly living expenses, keeping your business afloat. I even pay for Olivia's prep school tuition, and this is the thanks I get?
It's not like I told you to stay home. I just asked you to go alone. Can you stop making a fussy over something this small?
You're the lady of the Fontana family. People will talk.
Just then, the front door swung open.
Natalia, you're home! I've always wished you'd never left, so you'll be part of the family now.
So good to see you again, Natalia. I've always thought you and Sebastian were meant for each other.
Natalia stood among them, wearing the smug smile of a victor. That was the moment I gave up on all of them. Natalia had grown up with Sebastian, but 6 years ago, when the Greco family fell apart, she walked away. A rival family seized their docks, shut down their casinos, and wiped out their gambling business in one night. Buried under millions in debt, the Grecos were on the verge of collapse. Natalia was the first to abandon Sebastian. She even walked away with what little the Greco family had left. The night she left, Sebastian got drunk and sat outside the estate until sunrise. I was the one who paid off the Grecos' $5 million debt. I was the one who used my connections to help them reclaim control of 3 blocks. Sebastian was grateful, so he married me. The truth was, the entire Greco family owed me. I'd been raising Olivia since she was 10. I paid for her tuition, her gowns and jewelry, even her writing and etiquette lessons. I wanted her to stand shoulder to shoulder with every other heiress. As for Robert and Diana, I never said no to them. I gave them a fixed $8,000 a month for living expenses, paid their medical bills, gave them everything they asked for. The estate they lived in was mine. The luxury SUV they drove was a gift from me. Even the household staff were paid by me. I wasn't Sebastian's wife. I was their bank account. And even then, I still came after an outsider.
I'm sorry, Elena. I never meant to take your seat. He said he'd never forgive himself if anything happened to me. I really hope this doesn't come between us. Of course we won't let you do that. You're too pretty to be anywhere near Marseki territory. You'd be in danger. But Elena scares people like them. She can take care of herself.
The two of them burst into laughter. Sebastian finally seemed to notice the look on my face.
All right. I know you're upset. Remember that designer bag you've been wanting? Swash my card. Consider it my makeup.
50 grand.
What?
The bag. You said you'd buy it for me. So, $50,000.
50 grand. I'm already letting you spend my money. Don't push it.
Your money? You seriously think that's yours, Sebastian? How much do you even make in a month?
You didn't have to make it personal, Elena.
Make it personal? Sebastian made $3,000 a month. And I made $100,000. The life he enjoyed today existed because of me. Everyone in New York's underworld knew the truth. Sebastian Greco lived off his wife. So if they like Natalia so much, she can support them from now on.
It's time for you to prepare dinner, Elena. Sweetheart, I remember beef stew was your favorite when you were a child. Make sure you have seconds tonight. How could I forget? I grew up eating at this table with Sebastian. Those were the happiest days of my life. In that case, Diana, why don't you cook it yourself? Since Natalia doesn't come back very often. What?
Elena, how could you make my mother cook? She's not been well lately.
Really? Diana, you've been sick? Why didn't you tell me? I'll book you an appointment with the best specialist in New York. Who said I'm sick? I'm perfectly fine! Then making a meal for Natalia shouldn't be a problem.
2 hours later, dinner was finally served. Olivia immediately pulled out the chair beside Sebastian for Natalia.
You sit here, Natalia. Elena won't mind.
If that bothers you, there's always the kitchen. And if you eat in there, help the mod clean up afterward.
I looked around the table. The whole scene seemed too absurd. This was my estate. I bought the dining table. I paid for every chair around it. Yet I was the one being told to eat in the kitchen.
No thanks. I have dinner plans with a client.
We leave tomorrow. Where are you going? Have you packed?
What? The great Grecchio family can't even pack their own luggage?
I went to Manhattan's most exclusive private clubs, and for the first time, I realized spending my own money felt so good. By the time I returned to the estate, it was deep into the night. The entire estate was dark. No calls, no texts. No one cared where I was, or if I was safe. I pushed the master bedroom door open, and just as I sat on the edge of the bed, a scream suddenly pierced the silence. I flipped on the lights. Natalia was lying in my bed, on my side, under my blanket, her head resting on my pillow. Sebastian was sitting beside her. She jolted upright the second she saw me. Her nightgown slipped off her shoulder. Dark hickeys covered her skin. I said nothing.
Elena! What the hell are you doing? We were just talking. It got late. We must have fallen asleep.
Of course, you just happened to walk into my room, get into my bed, and fall asleep together? So what are these marks? You just happened to wake up with it?
Natalia was worried about you. She stayed up with me to wait for you. That's all.
Funny. No calls, no texts, and somehow the only place you could wait was my bedroom?
This is absurd! You're being unreasonable!
I'm home now. So how long do you plan on staying in my bed?
Sebastian, my face hurts.
It's okay. I'll get you an ice pack.
The moment they left the room, I shut the bulletproof door and locked it. Then, I tore everything off the bed and dumped it all into the trash.
Elena! How dare you lock me out for the whole night? I knocked for ages and even woke up Mom and Dad. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
I sipped my coffee, not even looking up.
Isn't that what you want? You and Natalia can have more time alone.
What are you talking about? You're my wife.
I'm glad you remember that. I thought Natalia had become your wife since she came back.
Right on cue, Natalia appeared again.
Please, don't argue because of me. It's my fault. I don't want to ruin the trip.
See? Natalia thinks about others. Unlike you, you just don't know when to stop.
Elena, that's no way for a wife to behave. To lock her husband out of his own bedroom.
She should have been kicked out already.
Elena, with your temper, Sebastian's going to leave you sooner or later.
I looked at them quietly.
You weren't the ones leaving me. I was.
At this moment, Sebastian dragged 8 massive suitcases into the room.
The convoy's leaving soon. Let's move.
Take these with you, Elena. The jet has baggage limits. Since you're driving, you can carry them for everyone.
I looked at the 8 oversized luxury suitcases lined up in front of me, each one packed to the brim.
Of course. You go ahead. I'll see you in Florida.
After everyone left, I took out my phone and called a disposal service.
Hi, I have 8 suitcases here. You can take them all.
After getting rid of the 8 suitcases, I called my personal advisor, Richard.
Prepare a divorce agreement. All assets will be handled to the Prima Jail agreement.
The moment I sat down in my seat, my phone rang. Sebastian.
Elena, we can't check into the hotel. What did you arrange? You can't even handle something this simple? Send me the booking details.
I canceled everything.
Cancelled? Are you serious? Then where are we supposed to stay tonight? You're insane!
Sebastian, you took your childhood sweetheart on a trip, left your wife behind, made her drive through enemy-controlled territory alone, and now you expect her to handle your hotel bookings too? If people in New York's lurks hear that Sebastian Groh can't even secure a hotel room on a trip, how exactly do you think they'll laugh at you?
Fine. I won't argue with you this time. Just rebook the hotels for the rest of the trip. And increase my card limit. I'm running out of money.
Sebastian received a monthly allowance of $3,000. Ridiculously, even that came from the Fontana family account. $3,000 was nowhere near enough, so most of his expenses were paid with an additional credit card under my name. For 5 years of marriage, he swiped. I paid. He spent. I cleaned up. Everyone in New York knew his lifestyle was funded by me.
Why increase it?
Greco family members need to look presentable when they travel. Increase it now. I need it.
Sebastian, everyone in New York knows the Gritto family is being kept afloat by me. What dignity are you talking about?
I hung up. A notification popped up on my phone. $60,000 spent. 5 minutes later, I saw Natalia's latest social media post. In the photo, she was holding Sebastian's arm, the two of them looking far too intimate. On her wrist was a brand new diamond bracelet. The caption read, "Nothing compares to being spoiled. Thank you, my forever knight." The bracelet cost exactly $60,000. Sebastian had maxed out the credit card, certain I'd pay the bill, just like I always had. But this time, I called the bank and froze the supplementary card. The following afternoon, Sebastian called again.
Elena! Where are you? Why aren't you here yet? Everyone's waiting for you.
Waiting for me for what?
To eat! Hurry up!
Don't wait for me. Go ahead.
We already ate. We're waiting for you to pay the bill.
I couldn't help laughing at the shamelessness in his voice. He would never change.
So you can't even afford one meal now? After buying Natalia that bracelet, did you find out your card had been frozen?
It was you!
Elena. You deliberately froze the credit card?
What are you doing? Everyone is waiting to pay the bill!
The first thing you do when the call connects is ask me to pay for your meal? Did you ever worry something might have happened to me?
What could possibly happen to you? Unfreeze the card now.
My chest tightened. To him, Natalia was fragile, someone to be protected. And I, Elena, his wife, was not worth a single thought, even while I was in enemy-controlled territory.
Sebastian Grecho, from this moment on,
I, Elena, will not pay a single bill for you ever again.
Elena, don't be like this. I'll make it up to you when you get here. I even bought you a gift.
In 5 years of marriage, whether it was our anniversary or my birthday, he had never once given me a gift willingly. The most expensive thing. he ever bought me was a silver bracelet worth $120. A man who spent tens of thousands of dollars a month on my money had only ever been willing to spend $120 on me.
I changed my destination. You can continue your trip. I'm not coming.
Elena! You're abandoning a family trip?
What are you trying to do?
A family trip? You made me drive alone through Marchetti territory and gave my seat to Natalia, and you call that a family trip?
I knew you were still upset about that. It's just driving yourself. It's not like you weren't allowed to come.
So I'm supposed to thank you? Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. The luggage is gone.
What? Elena, what the hell are you doing?
Sebastian was losing his mind.
The luggage is gone? My new face cream was in there, and my designer dress, that's over $10,000.
Don't worry. Elena lost them. She'll pay for it. Elena, you're paying for everything Natalia lost, and everyone else's belongings too. We'll need to buy everything again. Transfer $100,000 first. If it's not enough, I'll tell you later.
That was when I delivered my final judgment.
Listen carefully, Sebastian Grecci. I have no obligation to look after your luggage. You're the ones who left your suitcases behind. From this moment on, you won't get a single cent from me.
I hung up. Then I blocked every one of their numbers and cut off all their social media accounts. I wasn't going to let them ruin even a second of my time. After marrying Sebastian, I had become a machine that never stopped running. Family business, underground operations, the Greco family's entire expenses. There had never been a moment like this where I could finally breathe. Half a month into my trip, an unknown number called.
Elena! What the hell do you think you're doing? The staff and bodyguards have all left! Where are you?
I'm still on vacation.
Vacation? Are you kidding me? Olivia's riding lessons, her dress fittings, her ball next month. Who's going to arrange all of that? Book a flight back immediately.
Olivia isn't my responsibility. Besides, she seems to prefer Natalia more. Let Natalia handle it, including all her monthly expenses.
Elena, I'll give you 1 day. If I don't see you back here by tomorrow at this time, we're getting a divorce.
Fine. I already had Richard draft the divorce agreement. Go sign it.
Are you serious?
Of course.
Elena, wasn't it just driving yourself down that road? Don't make a big deal out of it. We're family, aren't we?
We won't be family for much longer. The estate is an asset I inherited from my father. You all have 1 week to move out. Otherwise, I'll have members of the Fontea family put guns to your heads and personally escort you out.
A week later, I returned home after ending my trip. Not a single member of the Greco family had left. Diana was the first to approach me, wearing an unusually warm smile.
Elena, welcome home. Would you like me to make you something to eat?
That kind of unfamiliar enthusiasm made my skin crawl.
Mrs. Greco, there's no need to trouble yourself. What did you just call me? I'm getting divorced from Sebastian. Very soon, we won't be family anymore. Is there any problem with calling you Madame Griccio?
Elena, stop joking. Look, I bought you a gift.
It was a handbag, rough leather, uneven stitching, cheap at a glance.
You spent $60,000 buying jewelry for Natalia, and you bring me something like this?
What are you talking about? I spent a lot of money on this. I chose it specially for you.
Sebastian, stop trying to fool her! She's only worth a $30 bag!
$60,000. $30. What a perfect contrast.
Shut up!
Sebastian, Natalia is back.
You two were even staying in the same room during the trip.
Just divorce Elena. We don't need her!
Enough! Go back to your room! Wait! You don't need me? Listen carefully. Say it. How much does your brother receive from the family account every month? $3,000? And who funds that account?
She knew the answer was the Fontana family.
What about your parents? Do they have any source of income?
No.
And your horse riding lessons and private tutors each month cost how much? About $50,000? 50,000. Your brother receives $3,000 a month, and you think you don't need me? After the divorce, all of you will have to move out. You won't even be able to afford a decent apartment in this city.
That doesn't matter! We still have Natalia!
Natalia came back because she ran out of the money she took back then. She probably can't even afford your monthly riding lessons.
Why does this estate belong entirely to you? My brother has a share in it too!
This estate is personal property I inherited from my father. The Fontana family's legal team is far more professional than you think, Olivia. I suggest you stop wasting your time on this.
Sebastian, don't worry! Divorce her! We'll figure something out.
Shut up! Apologize to Elena right now!
No need. An apology changes nothing.
I turned to leave. Sebastian grabbed my arm.
Where are you going again? Can't we just sit down and talk?
At that moment, Natalia walked in from outside.
Elena, you're finally back? Out there living it up while abandoning your husband and his family? Natalia, what right does a bitch who slept in my husband's hotel room have to judge me?
Sebastian! She hit me again.
The Sebastian who always defended her stood silently this time. Sebastian couldn't bring himself to give up the Fontana family's resources. Even though Natalia had shared his bed countless times, even though there was obvious affection between them, he still refused to divorce me.
Sebastian, if you won't sign the divorce papers, we'll handle this through legal proceedings. Richard has already prepared everything.
Then I turned and walked away. Their argument broke out behind me.
You said you couldn't stand her anymore! Why won't you divorce her?
Even if I don't like Elena, I can't just divorce her so easily.
3 days later, Sebastian appeared at the entrance of my usual private club in Manhattan, holding a huge bouquet of roses.
Elena! Stop being angry. I love you. Please forgive me.
Was it expensive?
Very. But for you, nothing is too much.
You've never given me flowers before. I used to hope, even just once, you would, but you never did.
The bouquet slipped from my hands like trash.
Now? It's too late.
I know I was wrong, Elena.
I really can't lose you.
You're not afraid of losing me. You're afraid of losing the person who pays your debts, covers your bills, and keeps the Greco family's last bit of status alive in this city. Your ATM.
No, that's not true. I really do love you.
Enough. You disgust me. If you keep bothering me, I will send the photos of you and Natalia in my bed that night to every family in New York. A man who lives off his wife's family, cheating with another woman in his wife's bed. Do you think they'll keep that to themselves?
You took photos? Delete them! Now!
Fine. As long as you sign the divorce papers and never show up in front of me again, I'll delete them.
Elena, you're really not going to forgive me?
Never.
The day we finalized the divorce papers in front of Richard, Natalia showed up at the estate as well. She clung to Sebastian's arm, one hand resting on her stomach as she smiled with clear satisfaction.
I'm pregnant with Sebastian's child.
I couldn't help but laugh.
We've been married for 5 years without a child. And now Natalia is pregnant so quickly. Sebastian, congratulations.
What do you mean? Of course this baby is Sebastian's.
Is it really?
According to the Fontana family's underground intelligence network, Natalia had recently become the secret lover of the youngest son of the D'Angelo family. The child she was carrying was not Sebastian's at all, but I didn't say it out loud. After the divorce papers were finalized, Natalia frowned at me.
Why are you still here? You still think you're Sebastian's wife? Get out of the estate. You don't know? This estate belongs to me. The ones who need to leave are you. Is what she said true?
Elena, do you really have to take it this far?
We're divorced. And you still want to live in your ex-wife's house? Sebastian, I'm ashamed of you.
I had Richard send people to clear out all their belongings. Diana sat on the lawn crying uncontrollably. Robert stood nearby, shouting insults. Olivia was hysterically throwing things.
Elena, please! Where are we supposed to go? We have nowhere else! No place to go? When you made me eat in the kitchen, did you ever think I had nowhere to go? When you made me give up my seat on the private jet and drive alone through Marchetti territory, did you ever worry I might not survive? When you sat on the sofa watching another woman climb into my husband's bed without saying a word, did you ever think about how I felt? I know I messed everything up, but I never meant to hurt you. I just wanted everyone to be happy. Please give me another chance. Impossible. Get out of my property.
You vicious woman! The biggest mistake my son ever made was marrying a cold-hearted woman like you!
Robert, please remember this. The Greco family owes me. I will have my lawyers recover every single cent, one by one.
Robert immediately shut his mouth. Olivia was screaming hysterically.
You think we can't survive without you? Just wait! Natalia will take care of us!
Natalia? 6 years ago, when you were at your lowest, she ran off with the money without even looking back. You think she's going to support you now? Olivia, she can barely support herself.
Olivia froze. She turned to look at Natalia in the distance. Natalia was busy having a lawyer she knew, trying to stop the eviction. The lawyer glanced at Richard standing behind me, the most feared legal advisor in New York's underground circles, then silently closed his briefcase and walked away.
There's one more thing. Sebastian, the $5 million debt the Greco family took 5 years ago, I paid it for you. You signed a promissory note back then, agreeing to repay it within 5 years. It's time to settle.
Sebastian's face turned pale.
Back then, didn't you say that money didn't need to be repaid?
I never said that.
Natalia's face drained of color the moment she saw the $5 million figure. She loosened her grip on Sebastian's arm and took a step back. Just like 6 years ago, that night when the Greco family was being hunted down, she had done the same thing. She took everything she could carry and disappeared without a word. Not a single call. Not a single message. Until she heard the Greco family had risen again. Then she came back. She didn't love Sebastian. She loved the life behind him. The estate. The parties. The luxury brands. A life without work. It was that simple. And now, the $5 million debt stood in front of her. Natalia started backing away again.
Sebastian! What is this, 5 million?
Her voice had changed.
You never told me about this.
No longer the confident woman who had just declared victory.
Sebastian! 5 million! How are you going to pay this? You only make $3,000 a month!
Having regrets, Natalia? Don't worry. There's more. The estate is mine. I've taken it back. Sebastian's credit card, I've been paying it. Now I'm not. He makes $3,000 a month. That has to cover himself, his parents, his sister, and now you. And your unborn child.
Natalia's hands started shaking.
Congratulations, Natalia. You finally got him.
Sebastian and his entire family moved into Natalia's apartment. 5 people, cramped into a 2-bedroom unit. I instructed Richard to pursue all outstanding debts and put the estate on the market. Later, Natalia got into an argument with Olivia at home. In the struggle, she fell and suffered a miscarriage. Olivia's writing lessons were cut. No one could afford the tens of thousands of dollars in monthly expenses anymore. She was completely erased from the social circle of high society daughters she once tried so hard to belong to. Robert could no longer afford his heart treatment. All his surgeries, medication, and follow-ups had once been paid for by me. Now, with no one covering the costs, he could only wait in public hospitals for an uncertain surgery slot. Without the protection of the Fontana name, people who once treated the Greco family with respect turned harsh overnight. Sebastian was often cornered in parking lots by debt collectors. Natalia, too, grew tired of supporting an entire family of dependents. She began planning her exit and even sent members of the younger D'Angelo family to force them out. The Greco family, once feared in New York, ended up on the streets and became a complete joke. As for me, without the Greco family draining my resources, the Fontana Empire finally began to function as it should. Within 6 months, I secured 3 new trade routes and expanded my influence from the East Coast to the South. In the underground world of New York, the Fontana name was spoken with even greater respect than before. Sometimes, I thought back to Sebastian. How I had wasted so many years of time and resources on someone who never deserved it. But it didn't matter. Life was long, and now every single day belonged to me.